Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Age of Engineering Let's Play with yours truly, Jason McRae, episode 14. Yay! So, last time we upgraded successfully, without any hard problems, our EU production. And today I would like to do pretty much the same for the RF. You might say, okay, but you already have the water wheels which are generating enough, well, infinite passively for RF, right? Well, yes, but thing with them is they are not as efficient as they could be. So that's what I want to upgrade, and also I will want to do some other stuff regarding the power distribution for my Empowerer, and well, we'll see what else I will come to. So without further ado, let's jump in. Alright, so you can see I built one new machine, which is induction furnace. This is basically a smelter, so that's basically a furnace, much more powerful furnace than, well, maybe not powerful in a way of speed, but definitely if I need just to cook one, I can just shove it here and it's fairly fast. It might not be as fast as the seared furnace for smelting multiple items, like 16 items at the time, but it's great. And also, since I have the CESU here, I also did a little rearranging. I colored these two so they don't connect to each other, and I moved the LV transformer to here. Let's do this just in case. So right now on this line there is the power tier 2, which is 128, which means I can power these two machines without a transformer, and I can just plug in more if I will need to, but I don't really know if there are any like more or important IC2 machines that I will need to mess with for the power tier 2. We'll see, we will see. So, as I said, I want to upgrade this, which is actually going to be fairly easy, you can say. Yeah, fairly easy. So for that I will need a couple things, which is 4 more water wheels, so I will need a couple more wood. Fortunately, I have plenty of wood down here. There's also bread lying there because I had the bread on me and it was it was in my way. So let's get a couple of stacks of wood for it. It's going to be enough. And let's get myself a bucket, which I should have here. There's some water that I can just pour out somewhere, I think. Yeah, like that, for example. Just works just fine. So I want to get more water wheels, and that's 4 more because I have like 4 sets, so I want 4 more water wheels. So each set has 3. So let's do that. Alright, now I just need a couple pieces of steel to put the water wheels together. There we go. And I have the bucket on me, I have some building blocks. Alright, so let's go out. And let's see what we can do with that. By the way, yeah, this is what I thought will happen. I'm producing way more coal dust than I'm using, which is great. Which means I can also augment this power with the coal dust as well, which I will definitely do. So, to make this work, I pretty much need to completely take it apart. So, let's go up here. Let's stop the water going. Because right. This. Cool. And I will need, well, I don't, can either expand this way, which means I will need to dig more in here, or I can expand into the middle, which I think I might actually do. Alright, let's do that. So let's dig whole wall of wood from here. And just move it one block inwards. Or like into here. Okay, so I expanded the frame a little bit. Now let's put the dynamos in. Do I have actually the engineer's hammer? Yes, I do. Nice. So let's put these down. As they were pretty much before. Just let's rotate them. To there, to face inwards. And now let's put the water wheels in. So one. Oh, there we go, one. I guess I will need to do it from the top because I'm in the way of placing the water wheels, which is no problem. So, oh, maybe I. Should work. Why is it not? Did I? No, it's in the correct place, right? Right? Definitely is. Come on. Why I cannot place the last one in? Ah, there we go. So this works. Two, three. There we go. I cannot place this one down. Why? Like, really, why? It was there before. Okay, so I think this looks much better. So yeah, it was one block too high, so it's fixed now. So now the water placement itself. So I need to fill this up on both sides. It might not look as good as it looked, but yeah. So it's like that. That. So basically the more flowing blocks are touching the wheel, the more it will produce. So this is going to be the most efficient water wheel setup you can make. Why did it not placed? There we go. Right. So that's for this side. Let's do the same on the second side, on the other side. Okay, so this is the top side. Now there needs to be I think there needs to be this over here. And actually I have this area with like source blocks, which is bad. So I need to get rid of that. I totally forgot. Alright, so that's that. Now that of course means that there is a little flood over here, which shouldn't be too much of a problem to fix. So there we go. And down here actually I need to put this. So the flowing water is touching this side of the blades. So that's that. As you can see, it's now rotating fairly decent rate, but I can speed it up just a little bit as well on this side. So first things first, let's again do the cleanup on underneath here as well. Alright, and now the last bit is actually going to be in here. This one is a little bit weird, but trust me on that. We need to block this up like that. Now let's get out. Let's get the water. And here you want to put it on top of this. So the water flows this way. So yeah, it's a flowing block. Well, it's a source block, but it flows. And it's going this direction, so yeah, that's that. And this should be all we need to get the most efficient water wheel set up. I will show you a picture in the glass room that I have in my test world, so you actually see like how does it look. And yeah, so let me do this all for the rest of the watch wheels. And that is finished. So now each water wheel is working on 100% efficiency with 88 RF per tick. Now here comes one little issue. 88 times 4 is something around 350 RF per tick total. So these guys can only transfer 256, which means we need to upgrade our wiring. So I will need to get MV wire things all over from here to there, but also I will need to put it here for the farms, or I can just transform it down and use still the LV, because on the outside in here the LV is just fine. So how about we do that? Let's first things first put down, let's not put down anything right now. Let's first things first make the medium voltage wire connectors and the transformer. So the medium voltage connector and the relay, of course, we will need, is crafted with the wire connectors. So we will use the two low ones and we will just upgrade them to the bigger ones. As for the relay, we will craft a new set of relays. So let me actually dump my inventory because I have so much things that I don't really need with me. So to make this we will need some clay and iron, and I will need one more connector actually. So let's get some redstone because we need the Restonia crystals. I hope I have some clay. If not, I can go and try to get some. Right, I am back with some clay, so let's just cook like 10 pieces. That should be enough. Actually, I will need 2 more for 1 extra wire connector, because I have only 5 and I need 6 of those. And what else I need? Then I will need some copper and some iron. As you can see, I have been mining a little bit. Also, the macerator is processing some ores. This should be good on power. That's nice. So let's get a stack of crystals. Why not? Just drain a little bit of energy. And now I should be able to craft what I need. So I will need 1 more set of these. Now I can upgrade them all to this. So 1, 2, 3. And I will need the MV relays as well. And next is the transformer. So I know it's RF, so there is like no point on really transforming. So you can just find feed medium voltage or even high voltage RF power into RF machines. That's fine. But well, I just feel like yeah, I just feel like I don't really want to do that, so I want to craft this. So it will require 1 MV, 1 LV connector, couple pieces of iron. So actually let's put it down. This couple pieces of iron, and then we will need electrum coil block. Plus also we will need some electrum wires to actually connect the medium voltage together. And I don't think I have any, so I have 1 electrum ingot. I don't know what I was making with that. Something probably in the last episode with what needed nuggets, but yeah. So let's get, I don't know, like 8, so 16. Should be fine. Let's use my smeltery. Boom. Alright, so I will need these guys. 1, 2. That's for the coil, so let's make the coil. I think it's iron in the middle. Yep. So now I can get the transformer. Boom. And obviously I will need, as I said, some wires to connect the connectors and stuff. So let's get the rest of electrum and we can go out and start plugging it all in. Alright, so that's the last of those. Also, I will need these guys. Maybe just 1, but let's just take a couple of them. Let's sleep through the night and let's do it. So the transformer can be placed on two places. You can either place it right away, like on the ground in a block form, which works just fine. So it will look like this, boom. And then you connect the medium voltage side on here and the low voltage side on here. Or you can, and that goes only for the small transformer, not the high voltage one, you can just feed it like this. Of course, the wiring, I don't think you can somehow interchange this one for that, but like that's not a really big deal. Now I will connect the LV to the transformer itself. It will connect to this one. And now I can do this. So as I said, don't worry about RF explosions, so you can feed medium voltage into the low voltage capacitor. But I will be upgrading the capacitor eventually. And let's put these here and these there. And now I just need some relays and connect them together. So I think I will do this and this. And now the medium voltage stuff. Yeah, I will need the relay here. There we go. So medium voltage, this there, this there. Same for here. This there, this there. Now I will connect them together, and this one will be feeding into this guy. As you can see and hear, no explosions, which is great. And lastly is this to this. There we go. So now we are generating 350 or well ish RF per tick with just 4 watch wheels. Of course, this is like, yeah, it's a lot. If you think of it, that's not too much power for this much wheels, but yeah, it's fine, it works. So now, yeah, this is much better. So since I have the better power production, let's also upgrade my power distribution for the Empowerer, because problem with these guys is they don't really work that well, especially when you are trying to empower things that requires couple million RF. So what's happening is the power goes into one pedestal or one display stand, and the others are not receiving as much as they could, which leads to the whole system just stalling out because one pedestal doesn't have power. So that's what I would like to upgrade. How to do that? Well, we will use lasers. So I'm going to craft myself the energy lasers. Last time we used the item ones, so this time I'm going to use energy ones. And I need 2 crafts because I need 5 of them. So that's 8 obsidian, 4 blocks of redstone and some redstonia. Not a problem. 2 sets. Again, we can upgrade them to the advanced one. The difference between the lasers is the power amount of power transfer. And actually, how expensive are they? They are not that expensive, that's just... Empowering Ennori. Oh, it requires gas tiers, which I don't think I have. Let's see, I just would need 1 gas tier. Yeah, I don't have. Is there a way to make gas tiers? Nope. Yeah, I don't have any gas tiers, so that's not gonna happen. Yeah, so I'm just going to use the normal energy lasers. And the reason why they are much better is that they do evenly distribute the power. So all of the pedestals will be getting same amount of power, or at least they will try. The limitation, as I kind of bite into it of the energy relays is the power transfer. Normal one can transfer 1024 RF per tick. Advanced is 496, I think, and the extreme is 8192, maybe, or this one is 8192 and this is 16 something. I don't know, but yeah, that's pretty much a lot. So that's all of this, and I will just need to bind them together. So let's, oh, actually I should have the thing, the laser wrench on me, right? Yes. Yeah, cool. So now let's go down. And I can just connect them. So this, and this. There we go. So that is, my friends, the power upgrades for the RF. Now all I would need is pretty much just upgrade this to medium voltage capacitor or high voltage even. This the same, which I will do off camera. And of course I will need to upgrade these relays as well. Now let me check the time. Alright, so I think I can still at least work on one more thing, and that is, well, yeah, I know I said that I will not like upgrade my RF power with coal generators because there is no point, but I realized that we will be actually soon using fair amount of RF to like do other stuffs. And it's going to be kinda handy to like have a way of generating pretty much the same amount as those guys are doing, all 4 water mills together, with just one, well, it's not going to be one single block, like, or one single machine, it's going to be a couple machines, but I think it's gonna be fun, and that's all what is this about. So what I would like to get is upgrade my canola farm, because right now it's just working and producing canola, but also I will need the canola seeds, which unfortunately the greenhouses, they are producing it, but you can't really extract it easily. So I would like to go and craft myself a garden cloche from Immersive Engineering. This guy is very powerful. You can have only one seed in there, but it grows extremely fast. If I would compare it to the greenhouse, when I will have a stack of canola from the greenhouse, I will most likely have like 5 or 6 stacks of canola in the garden cloche. Maybe not that much, but yeah, definitely it's much better. However, the crafting is fairly hard, so I would like to get 2. You heard me, 2. So for that I need a farmer, which comes from Annuary crystals, so I will need to go to, oh, actually no, it's a normal Annuary crystal, that's not empowered, good. So that's 4 Annuary crystal blocks, iron casings, empowered canola seeds, and advanced greenhouses. So I'm not going to worry about these things, because they are pretty much like, yeah, you just reconstruct iron to get this, we craft this multiple times, and to get empowered canola is just pretty much 5 canola seeds in the empower, so that's not a big deal. However, the advanced greenhouses, for that we need weakened diamonds and large tanzanites. So the way to obtain them is a thing called algorithmic separator, this guy, which is fairly expensive in a way of lots of crafting steps. So I need 2 stone separators, which means I will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 power cubes, some reinforced iron, and empowered diamantine, which I should be able to get because I need the lithium, and lithium comes from tiny pile, which comes from thermocentrifuging nether quartz. Hey, I have a thermocentrifuge, so I guess that's a thing that actually I wanted to do at some point in the past, because I made a thermocentrifuge, probably for that purpose. So yeah, let's get all the things I need. So I need 6 power cubes. That means I will need 12 compressed coal balls, which means I will need 12 times 8, which is 96, I think. Yeah, should be 96, yep. So I need 96 coal dust, which I pretty much do have, so that's 96, yeah, 1.5 stacks. Don't forget, guys, if you are crushing down coal in larger amounts, please be kind to your machines and make block. And let's just complete the 11th block, because like crushing down in a macerator 96 pieces of coal, that is gonna take a while. Fortunately, with the block of coal, in the same time you will get 9. Alright, back home I'm just getting my diamonds to make a diamantine. I'm going to actually craft a full diamantine block, which is 20 million RF, so it will take... Oh, actually that's quite a lot. But, well, let's see what actually the Empower Diamantine is going to be used for, if it's going to be even useful for something. No, I don't need that, I don't need that at this point. I don't really need the Phantom Faces yet. So I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, so let's just make a single item. So if you are going to shout, hey, you're not going to be efficient, I don't have 20 million RF to spare. Like, really, I don't. I can generate it, but I would be sitting here for about a couple minutes, which I don't really intend to do. So let's this. I will need also some ash, which comes from peat, which I, in theory, should have. Oh, there it is. So that's peat. Now I will need also the lithium, which should be finished over here. Nice. So let's make it into lithium dust. Let's also take out these guys and make the power cubes. 6 of them. Cool. So let's lithium. I will need one. I will need ash. So let's do that. Boom, boom. Let's do that. And I think the last thing was bone block. So it's 9 bones. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Oh no, it's not bone block. What? Why was I thinking that it's a bone block? It's ash, lithium, benitoite, and fertilizer. Ash, lithium, benitoite. Oh, I can see that I actually really wanted to do this. Because, yeah, that's cool. Fertilizer should be down at the farm. Why, I was searching for the gas tier now. What the hell am I really doing? Oh, the gas tier was for the Anuary crystals. And the bone block as well. Okay, never mind. I'm just being noob, which is nothing new, right? So let's get the Empower Diamantine, which is 2 million RF to make, which is cool. As you can see, all of these are now being drained like the same amount. And I think I should have everything. So, 2 stone separators and algorithm separator. There we go. And I will also not need to place it here because there is no point. But I will need lapis and I will need a diamond. Actually, I will need 2 diamonds. And from the lapis, I will need 8 blocks of lapis, which I have. There we go. Let's put this guy down. Let's power it up. So I need a LV connector and LV wire. Boom, boom, boom. And now this guy can do multiple things. But most importantly, you can get from lapis block 1 tanzanite, from diamond 4 weakened diamonds, and from redstone 2 redstone ingots. Another way of getting tanzanite, which is like handy to have, is this one from tanzanite leaves and tanzanite wood, but we are not at that point where we can acquire these two things. So let's separate the diamonds, because if you remember, I'm making 2 cloches, so that requires 8 weakened diamonds, and also I will need the 8 tanzanites. And last thing, obviously, what we will need is the greenhouses, because it's a direct upgrade for the greenhouse. So I'm just going to take them down, break them apart, because as I said, I don't need it, so demolish. And just in time, the separator is done, so let's quickly craft the advanced greenhouses, 2 of those. Nice. And now it's just the other pieces, the anuary blocks, and the 2, well, 4 actually advanced iron casings. Alright, so I am getting last few pieces of iron plates, and I think I should have everything in here what is required to make 2 garden cloches. So that's what I will do. We will wrap up there, and then in the next episode we will plug it in and we will actually start working towards creating the automated canola farm with all the necessary things like empowerment of the canola, making the best oils, and basically producing power from that. Some people are saying that it's not worth it, there are much better solutions, which I think they are indeed. But I feel like, why the hell not? Because it's a very fun thing to build. So let's do that. We have the advanced greenhouses, so now I just need advanced machine casings. So it's these, 4 of these. Oops, come on. Then it's 4 of these, 4 of those, 2 those. Then I will need a lantern, which is a glowstone, so let's do it this way because it's faster. So 1 of these, and da 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 da. So these guys will definitely live outside, but just to show you how they look, this is how they look. On top they require power, or also if you open it, there are 2 things that you need to supply to it. First is the power, and then it's water. And it requires pretty constant rate of water, so we will need to get some water creation, maybe a reservoir from Ender.io, or I will do the same what I have down there for the tree farm, which is the immersive engineering pump. Either of those 2 will definitely work, or I could go with the grid power and use transfer nodes as well. So all the options are there. Actually, it's the mining upgrade for that, yeah, which is actually simple to make, so we can delve into a little bit of grid power, because why the hell not? But yeah, and then you just place dirt there, seed what you want to grow there, and it's just going to grow up and just be awesome, as I said, in a very decent rate. Like me and Remco on the server, we are using the cloche to make melons, and it makes a melon pretty much every 5-6 seconds, a melon, which is like very fast compared to just planting the melon down and waiting it for actually pop down. So cool. So guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of Age of Engineering with Jason. Next time, as I said, we will work towards the canola gen, and off camera I will do some tidying up in the way of upgrading this guy to high voltage capacitor, this guy to high voltage capacitor, and these wires to at least medium voltage. Because, yeah. Cool? Sounds okay with you? I hope it is. So, thank you very much for watching. Take care. And as always, I will see you all next time. Take care. And bye bye.